Okay, let's do the trials for vector breakthrough, trials from misery, with the normal AFK strategy. So we must start from the first stages of VEC-01 before unlocking the rest. For this one, you just need a link holder, and then from the support unit, from an exalter second skill. I mean, there's no auto deploy in this event, so let's just use the feature support unit to make it easier for ourselves. First of all, mountain here, and just wait. Activate the skill, and then deploy down from an exalter above mountain, like this. Now you can just AFK till the end. Here we go. Alright, so after you completed the first level, you can unlock the special front. First stage for the first special front, this one. Anyone with some good damage, so from here you can kill the enemy after absorb the 3 small thingy. So someone, for example, like La Pluma, Tequila, Liberator units, we can say. Actually, let me... where's Liberator? Here? Even a 4-star work. Mine's good. Let's go. Important is that, yeah, because Liberator are very tanky, right? And they also have a very high attack and damage. So just drop down and wait for skill. And just use it. As you can see, enemy is not that tanky.
Mission accomplished.
Easily doable. For the second level, this one where you can only use one operator, but enemies are like very big attack range and deals a lot of damage. You can use, for example, someone like a Mia, medic. So the archetype is Incantation Medic. You can heal while dealing damage. For example, Mia, you can just take the second skill. Mia also is free to obtain. I guess a lot of people has her. Or use a sniper who has a camouflage effect. Immediately Mia here first on left side, and just let her do her things. You can see. Skill on.
Mission accomplished.
Well, for the crocodile stage, you just need a slow supporter and a strong caster, or you can use the 2 casters as well. But having some crowd control is better. So you can make this for the last enemy. This enemy here. Anyway, so you can just deploy here first on right side. And then a slow supporter here first on left side. First 2 crocodiles will just rotate around, not a problem. The last one is a straight in line, so you need a good DPS and a good slow effect to kill. Like this, you can crowd control and then kill.
Accomplished.
Next one, an ending run. This stage recommended to use Deadeye and Besager because they have very big attack range, so they can cover the drone, explosive drones, before they start to move and deal damage. So for example, this is a squad. Totally it's better to take second skill. And because it's only Elite 1, I don't want Elite 2 since I use this account for other stuff. So you can just do one here. And then one on bottom side. As you can see, they can hit the range. Use the skill to kill these two, because else they will leak. And the skill will cover these enemies as well. Last one just on top side.
Mission accomplished.
Here we go. Next one, pollution warning. This one you can just use Lapland because she has this silence effect. One remedic and any strong heli drop fast deploy you can use to kill the other two enemies and then use her to block. So immediately Lapland to kill these two and then fast deploy to kill these two. If it's strong enough, you will be able to kill in just one go. Else you need to redeploy again to kill and then redeploy later below Lapland. So you can spawn camp all the enemies. Deploy again red, not Rossi. Red, around now. To block the enemies. Just remember to use the Wandering Medic to give more healing to your units. And here we go. Alright, next stage, SP6. This stage is kinda hard because not only you need to rely on the RNG of Ethan to bind enemies, but also you need a very strong 6-star, a unit to help kill the enemies. Very strong one is La Pluma, but it requires the module. Module plus second skill. I tried without module, doesn't work. That's why you needed a module. Or Degen Brigger. Degen is very nice because she can charge the skill in time and then just a caster to help. Degen can charge the skill in time to help. To kill all enemies, so that's why she's very good, and you have other options. For example, Executor Altar, etc, etc. Anyways, I start immediately with Penanza. Here. And then just Ethan behind. Your face on the right side. Just activate the Penanza skill when it's ready. The enemies will just kill themselves, and then Ethan will take down those enemies. Enemies will also kill themselves now. You can deploy down the caster here, face on bottom side. So the caster will help kill this enemy, while he's tanked by Penance. Just activate the caster skill to kill faster. Drone caster is very nice because you can help Ethan to kill the enemy. So even if Ethan doesn't bind a lot, you can still do it. Alright, next one, VEC-2. After completed all the 6 special fronts, you have the buffs. You can just use this squad. 2 lane holders, mountain blades, and 1 medic to heal up. Let's go. First of all, just a mountain on top side to enable here to kill enemies. And blades on bottom side. You need to wait lava to go away so you can deploy the medic later close. This effect is very annoying. Nothing you can do, but just wait, her to move. After she moves, medic heal is on top side, and then you can AFK till the end. And here we go. Okay, the third stage, we again just use the support unit to get a Prominix Altar to make it easier. And then for yourself, get a Vanguard, Medic, Medic Defender, and a Mountain. So a Lane Holder. Let's go. So for yourself, immediately a Vanguard here face on left side to gain TP. Then deploy the Medic here face on left side. Deploy Mountain here. Then deploy Prominix here face on left side. And in the end, this way you can also get the middle because you woke up earlier, the sleeper. And in the end, just deploy Sarah behind to bait all the arrow attacks. Now you can just AFK till the end. And here we go. Next one, VEC for the first misery boss stage is not strong yet. Just a ranger, so cheap sniper, medic defender, Zarya with very strong healing. If you have, Shu will be the best. And then just all pianos from the support unit. Let's just get use of the support unit. Remember to keep the buffs you got earlier, especially the healing one, passive healing, very important. And then let's go. I mean, there's no auto deploy, right? Just use the support unit. Don't be afraid to use it. So the boss skill is that periodically we'll select the operator with the lowest amount of maximum HP, and then dealing an attack that deals around raw 3000 physical damage. You just do a small calculation of the minus defense, that's the final damage. So in this case it would be Saria, just all panels here face on right side. So yeah, Saria. If you have someone, for example, a Max Trust Cardigan, HP reaches perfectly, plus the defense more than 3000, so she can survive. And with the passive healing from the buff, she can tank the boss skills. Just deploy Cardigan here. Or if you want another operator here, so you can bait the mortal attacks, at least it will not hit all pianos, but it's fine. With the high level pianos, the mortar will not be a problem. You can see that we have the passive healing from the buffs, and he's healing up. And the bosses keep attacking Saria. And the boss will spawn above all pianos and get him blocked by him. And the boss is dead. So now just kill the rest of the enemies, very simple, very easily, using all pianos.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, next one. VEC-5. This one is just straight up medics and all pianos, to be honest. Yeah. You just use all your slots for medics to keep all pianos alive, while all pianos kills everyone in the middle. In fact, in the premium one, I just use all pianos Gladia, because Gladia's healing was enough. But here, since we don't have Gladia, we can only use one support unit, let's just use all pianos. Here is on top side to charge the skill already. And then let's start to deploy the medics. And yeah, after he charged the skill, you can AFK till the end. Here we go. Alright, next one, VEC-06. We just need a medic, vanguard, 2 fast deploys, 1 cheap sniper, medic defender, caster or sniper, whoever you want. There's 7 units, and in the end a specific one, support unit, all pianos. Just to use it. I mean, it's a game feature, why not use it? And because you cannot auto-deploy this stage anyways, right? So, first of all, just Venga here face on bottom side to gain TP. Fast deploy here face on bottom side to get vision. All pianos here face on right side. You can retreat the fast deploy. Now let's keep wait. Just to get a bit more DP first. Sniper here face on bottom side to get vision. And then when the fireballs are not here anymore, deploy this unit here face on right side to get vision. And when you should get it fast because you have the buffs anyways. Okay, when it's ready, just deploy down, fast deploy here, you can retreat this unit here, and then just deploy a on this position here, face on right side. You can retreat now the fast deploy. Now just a medic here, face on bottom side, retreat the, the sniper we used to get the vision. And in the end, defender to help block, because all pianos will leak. So this way you cannot. Important is that you can get a vision to this area and letting caster to kill the magicians. Else they will become a problem if you don't have Gladia to heal up. If you have Gladia, then not a problem. Instead of the cheap fast deploys, you can just use defenders. They are tankier, so they can survive more from the explosion of the fireballs. You will be able to deploy for sure. Yeah. Nice, perfect. All fireball magicians dead, so now just all normal soldiers. And here we go. The medic is not even used, to be honest. Saga was enough. Next one, 07. This stage is kinda hard because of the nervous impairment, but still doable. This is the squad you have to use. Just Vanguard to gain TP, Sword to kill some enemies fast, Mountain, Saria, and in the end a Promenix Alter from the support unit, second skill. I recommend you also to get Wandering Medic to heal some how to say, elemental damage. But I tried without, it works, it's kinda risky, so it's better to add. Now, first of all, just a Vanguard here behind to gain DP. Deploy Sword here, face on left side, face on right side, sorry, to kill. Mountain to lane hold a bit. Activate the Mountain skill. Promenix are here to charge the skill already. If you're, how to say, now Wandering Medic here, face on right side. Medic Defender behind. If your sword is not very strong without module, this enemy will leave with 1 HP. This one dies because you did a few auto attacks, so yeah. You can retreat this one. But this one, you can just leave it there. Don't deploy units surround, because we'll get killed, but you can just leave it here. Promenix will kill at the end. Now, you just have to deploy down Sword to kill this 2 later. To be honest, you can even just already AFK till the end, right? But it's better to kill them already now, so they don't cause too much a problem to your front line. So waiting 20 seconds, you deploy down and use the skill to kill them. Like this. Okay. Just leave it there, let the Sword die by herself, you don't have to retreat. And here we go. Alright, next one. VEC-08 is basically almost the same as the premium AFK, but with a bit more steps. So from the support unit, just get Ulpiano's second skill. And then from the normal units, just to get Saria first skill to heal and tank the boss. Then 2 fast deploys. 1 defender, 2 medics, and 2 snipers. That's all we need. Those units are mainly used just to open the vision and hold until we get redeployment time. Anyways, first of all, just wait. Saria here, face on the upside. Ulpianos here, face on the upside. The boss will target Saria because he's the one with the lowest maximum HP. Now, when this enemy moves, deploy a medic to heal up, and deploy a very squishy unit like a Yato here to bait the boss attack. Because now, only Saria cannot keep Ulpianos alive. We need the help from a medic. Until Ulpianos kills them. Okay, perfect. Just to wait for the boss to come here, you can activate this device. After the boss uses the skill again, deploy another medic to heal up, and just wait. Now just hold until... Oh, remember to activate the device, huh? We need the vision on these 3 tiles. Now Misery will die, revive here. Activate this neon. And just keep hold until you kill these 3 enemies. And then we go to the next phase. The boss will stuck here. Activate this neon. Wait till Ulpianos to kill these enemies first. Alright, last one. After you defeat the retreat Ulpianos, then after the boss uses the skill, okay, deploy Gravel here, retreat Saria, then deploy another fast deploy here, then deploy a defender here, face on the upside, and just let the boss kill this one, which is very squishy. And we wait for redeployment time for Saria and Ulpianos. So we need to corner the boss. Okay, now deploy a sniper to bait the boss attack. This way, the boss doesn't kill Cardigan. The boss will use the skill once every 30 seconds, by the way. Okay, Ulpianos here, face on right side already. Enchanted, don't face on top side. If you face on top side, you don't have Saria ready and medics already, the boss will kill Ulpianos. So we need to wait Ulpianos to charge the skill first. And just let the boss kill this one. Now you can. Now deploy Saria here, face on bottom side. And check the 2 medics you have. The one with the lowest maximum HP, in this case Gavial, deploy it on bottom side. Well, the tank here on top side. But now we just wait Ulpianos to charge the skill. So don't do that yet. And because with this Saria she can survive with the passive HP healing from the buff. We can just keep this until we get Ulpianos skill ready. Also, yeah, here it was a bit risky. I saw that the Saria stayed with 1 HP literally. If you want, you can bring a 3rd medic just to heal up in this moment for now. Anyways, the boss charged the skill on... Ulpianos charged the skill, so just deploy down after the boss used the skill first. Okay, this one squishy, this one tanky. And then an operator here to keep the light here. So in case both your medics dies, at least you still have a light here, the boss will not flash back. And now just deploy 1 unit here and 1 unit here cheap. So the boss will just target them as the next target of the skill. Now since we have a vision here, the boss will go down and go to Ulpianos. And here we go, very simple. Next one, VEC-09. It's very simple, Corroy unit, Promenix Altar, and then you just need an Eya, so another single caster, a medic and a mountain. Let's go. Don't take any slow supporter or ambusher who can slows, because if you don't do anything to crowd control enemies, this way the boss is always guaranteed to be freezed here so you can kill. Starting immediately by deploying a Promenix here, and just wait her to charge the skill. And then deploy a mountain here, then activate mountain skill. Wait for DP. Medic you can use Nightingale is better, because later you need to heal to protect arts damage. Okay, around now you can deploy down Eya and the medic. Now you can just AFK till the end. As you can see, the mini-boss gets a freeze here and you deal tons of damage. And then the boss will be faster than others, so when coming back here we get a freeze again. You're already dead. Also, these enemies, unless they're carrying something, they will not take any HP when leaking. The only way to carry someone is enemies sleeping or crowd-controlled operators. Here, even if Mountain dies, enemies will get killed by Promenix.
Mission accomplished.
That's it. Very simple. Okay, VEC-10. We just need this kind of squad. Core unit Eya Altar. I mean, not Eya, Promenix Altar, second skill. And we're gonna need 3 Vanguards because lava comes very fast and lava prevents you to deploy units around her. So very, very annoying. So Promenix Altar from support unit, and then you just need 3 Vanguards, 2 Defenders, so Medic Defender, Normal Defender, 1 Dream Medic, and a strong caster. That's all you need. Of course, if you have other units to start, like Ines, so Vanguards with damage, that also works. Anyways, immediately 3 Vanguards to gain DP fast. Promenix are ready to charge the skill face on bottom side, so you have this tile here. Use the skill, Eya here face on bottom side to deal damage. Then deploy Saria here. Just wait and get more DP. One Medic here face on right side. You can retreat this Vanguard already. Just make sure that you can get enough DP to deploy down the Defender at the end on this tile here, before the enemy comes here. Yeah, you can just retreat to these units. If you want, you can get a fast deploy. Deploy it here before lava comes, so when the lava spawns, deploy a fast deploy. Stop lava here for a little. Get a DP, and then deploy the Defender. Now you can just AFK till the end. Because with the lava you can see that you cannot deploy units around. Very annoying. And here we go. Alright, next one, VEC-11. This stage is pretty hard, mainly because the enemies are super tanky, so you need a good source of damage. So yeah, we're going to take the good source of damage from the support unit, which is Promenix Alter, while the rest we just keep our units alive while Promenix kill them. Also you need to deal with those enemies which buffs your units, the leader. So yeah, Promenix Alter from the support unit. Then 2 Vanguards to gain DP fast, 2 defenders, 2 of your best medics to keep your units alive, Mountain, or if you have any strong lane holder or someone who can kill the heralds fast and tank the damage from enemy mortars, so the mortar hits doesn't go to our front line killing Promenix. And in the end, 4 units open the path to get a vision, so a ranged chip unit and then 3 chip units. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of units, but this is to make it easier in the AFK way. So first of all, just immediately Vanguard here to gain TP. Another Vanguard here. Then fast deploy in the middle. Single block of Vanguard here. And deploy the chip sniper here face on bottom side. We need this vision here on this tile. Promenix Alter here face on bottom side to charge the skill. You can retreat to the fast deploy. Deploy Shining, so the strongest medic, actually, no, a strong medic here face on top side. This way we can keep Mountain alive. Mountain you don't deploy now, because we need to deploy as last unit here to bait the mortar hits. So you can use Blades. Blades works as well, but be careful because Blades needs to charge the skill. Now just deploy a medic here face on top side and wait to deploy our rest units. You can retreat the sniper, but keep this one because this is the only unit who can give us vision here. So for now we keep. Tanky defender to block. Retreat this Vanguard and deploy defender this way. And in the end, Mountain has last unit. Now you can retreat the Vanguard. Single block Vanguard. Now, after deploy the Mountain, activate the skill, and then you can AFK till the end. You still have 2 slots, so if you want, you can bring extra units like heli drops, this kind of units to help. As you can see, Mountain will spawn kill all the heralds, so they will not buff enemies too much for too long, and in the same time baiting all the mortar hits, because else the mortar hits will go in this zone, dealing massive damage to Promenix. The only problem is that when there are 2 of the mortar enemies, Mountain will take double damage, so you need a very strong medic to heal Mountain up. When the mortar enemies reach inside the Promenix attack range, Promenix will kill. The only problem is that your medic defender and medic must keep Promenix alive when the bow mini-boss comes here, so getting damaged by Promenix will shoot an arrow from the sky, dealing pretty high damage, so be careful to that. Alright. Killed guards the edge, finally, they're super tanky, and as you can see, boom, bow attack, reducing the HP to around here, so it's very high damage. So make sure your medic defender plus medic can heal her up. Once this enemy is blocked, you don't have to worry about this damage anymore, because we'll just do melee attacks at that time. Yeah, now just to kill the last 2 enemies. If you have a shoe is the best.
Mission accomplished.
Here we go. Okay, finally, VEC-12. Misery, the boss. We're using all the 6 buffs we got earlier, and this squad is using mainly just old units. This is the full squad. So basically, core DPS gonna be Mlinar. So just to get a support unit of Lina if possible, get a strong one, and then Surdur. I don't even have the module, but she's already more than off max level without module. If you have module, you can even lower down a bit the level, because the module can increase a lot of her damage. And then just the 2 Vanguards to gain DP. 2 defenders, Hoshi as a tanky defender, and Saria because we need to slow down enemies, so Saria is also mandatory, together with the Suzuran to slow down, and so we can deal high damage. Eya is a good to deal some good damage. If you have someone else to substitute, is also welcomed. And then just Shining as a big healer to keep Hoshi alive while she's tanking Misery. And in the end, 2 cheap units with very low HP to bait the boss skill, so this way we'll not one-shot our Suzuran. In the end, the last slot, guys, is up to you. You can bring a fast deploys, you can bring heli drops, you can bring another medic. Yeah, I give you the free choice for the last slot. Let's go. Follow is mainly just like a showcase, huh? Brute force semi-AFK showcase. So immediately Vanguard here face on top side, Myrdle, then Texas, here face on left side, get the DP fast, deploy down Mlinar to charge the skill here face on left side already, then get the DP fast from Texas, Eya here face on top side to kill the first unblockable enemy, then Suzuran here face on right side to slow down, just keep wait for DP. Deploy down Saria here to slow down enemies using the skill, and then deploy down Yato to bait Misery's skill, which will target the lowest amount of HP, lowest maximum HP on the field as target. You can see this icon, this blue icon floating around. Now activate the Mlinar skill when the boss arrives around here. You can see this big statue around here is the timing to let Mlinar activate the skill, so around now. This timing will make him charge the skill for the next wave. Now let's keep get DP Shining here face on bottom side, and just wait Misery to use the skill, also Saria to slow down here. Misery will use the skill on Yato, nice. And then keep get DP, you can retreat Texas. Actually no, Texas you can keep. You can see that the Mlinar will kill, and then skill duration can still cover this through. You could actually activate it slightly 2 seconds earlier, to be honest. Once the boss flashes down to revive, immediately, now you can deploy units in pause mode, so it's easier. Immediately deploy down. Blade here face on left side, retreat Saria, then Hoshi here face on left side. Now wait Hoshi to spot this area. Okay, you can retreat Texas, and then when you're here, deploy Surdur here face on right side. This way, Misery cannot flash back, and this way Misery is forced to go toward Hoshi, so we just kill using Surdur. Now just let Misery using the skill on Myrdle, which is an operator with the lowest amount of HP, 1400. A high level Suzuran, it should be able to be higher HP. Don't activate the Surdur skill yet, because now the bunny working here will stun. Let's use her skill after the bunny stunned. Activate a Shining skill to increase the defense for Hoshi. You can activate this thingy. Okay. So Shining increasing the defense for Hoshi, so Hoshi can tank. And when the bunny is not here anymore, deploy down a cheap unit. I recommend to use, how it's called? A Dollkeeper. A Dollkeeper you didn't build at all. In fact, you can see it's Elite 0 level 1 with a very low HP, so she can take the bait. The job as the bait. Now, after bunny stance for 1 second, activate this thing on left side. Activate Surdur skill to kill the boss. If you have the module, you can kill even faster. Come on, Surdur. Okay, wakes up. Let's just kill the Misery. Here on top side, let's don't activate the Suzuran skill yet. You can see that the skill will just... Okay. After the first enemy is killed, activate the Suzuran skill. And then activate the Mlinar skill once it's ready. In fact, the bunny is coming back. You can activate this one as well on bottom right side. Bunny will be inside the slow field of Suzuran. Activate the Mlinar skill to melt this bunny together with the slow. Because the bunny only do one circle and then will go to the blue box. We must kill here. Now Misery will use the skill again on this operator. If you don't have a Dollkeeper, just bring on the last slot I told you another cheap unit with low HP. So if Kazimaru dies, you can deploy another one. Let's just kill using Mlinar plus Sudran. Will stun for a moment, but you can see that, nice, Eya will kill, last slash. Document will also go inside, but Mlinar should be able to deal very high damage. After you kill the boss on bottom side, around this timing the boss should be dead with a level 90 Sulur without module. So just deploy down Saria to help block and slow down. Activate Saria skill to heal, because you can see that this enemy, we don't have the sight here, that's why I didn't deploy anyone to have the sight here, so Mlinar will get damaged, and Saria healing can increase a bit the skill points recover. Even though it's not needed, but having the skill ready can help. On bottom side, you don't need to worry anymore. Blades plus Hoshi plus the medic can kill. Now we just have to worry about top side. Top side, there's another wave of these enemies. So just activate Mlinar skill, which will be ready for this timing. The first one you don't have to worry, Eya with the skill can kill. The next one, just use Mlinar skill to kill. Very easy. So we must get the skill ready for this wave. Sudran cannot get it ready, unless you have someone who can give skill points. Now, yeah, just wait for Sulur to kill this last enemy who is buffing enemies attack speed. So, Sulur here, face on left side, you don't need the Mlinar anymore, you can retreat. Sudran to slow down, and Sulur to kill. Perfect. Retreat the Sudran, retreat the Saria, retreat the Eya, and the last units. Here we go. Not bad. Your middle if you completed within week 1. That's it, guys. Hope this video helped you to complete Vector Breakthrough, the Kernel Breakthrough. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!